We're actually a technology company, a communications company, more of a broadband company than just a telephone company. Though we are very near and dear to telephone, and we think we can do it as well or better than anybody, and it's certainly important to us that we always will do everything we can to be the best at that possible. It's just that speaking to people anymore today isn't just being done on one ringy dingy and all that kind of stuff. Everything is going to be this thing. It's all under the dot, which means anything IT, anything telephone, anything broadband, just anything you could data center you could think of, communications wise, data wise, voice wise. We're kind of oriented. We've been building to try to take the fiber that we installed in Indiantown, and that was the first phase of getting the highway out there that we needed to have. And now what we're going to tell you a little bit is some of the things that we've done so that we can make sure that Indiantown, okay, and the other places that we serve are absolutely state-of-the-art at every possible level. And so I want to talk a little bit about one of our brands is going to be ITS Fiber Home. And ITS Fiber Home has to do with residential and the things that we have always done in Indiantown, those type of things. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we're now capable of doing. Of course, we offer symmetric internet, which means up and down. And a few years ago, people were like, well, why do I need all that up speed? I can get 100 down and 10 up, and oh, it's more than what I need. Okay. But now there's so much that we're, it's sort of like instead of letting somebody always talk to you and tell you what you're going to do, we now, as individuals, we want a part of telling the world about what we're about, okay? And being able to do those type of things that you can now do. I mean, the video that's being uploaded, or even voices going over internet, and just so many things. We've got to be able to get up into the cloud. If we want to get cloud services and things like that, we got to be up as much as we are down. And so all of our bandwidth is symmetric, and so we're not just fiber. There's a lot of fiber companies that are not symmetric. We are symmetric, so you've got full utilization of all of your internet. Nowadays when people talk about internet, a lot of times they're really talking about my Wi-Fi isn't working the way I'd like it, because it's not like everything's connected to a plug, that goes to the internet. And so as a result, probably a lot of you have smart home devices, maybe like Ring or Nest, and you don't just locate them all right next to the computer so that they can get excellent, broadband. And then our houses are built sometimes in ways that you can't really permeate the entire house with one location. And so we've just come out with whole home Wi-Fi, which is a whole new concept, that we can now make sure that we can get every inch of everybody's home so that we know that they're getting the full utility of all those devices and all those things they want to do. We offer now what we call 804 satellites to be able to extend your range, out to your back porch if you need it, or to the furthest corner of your home, or based on your construction, you've got a lot of interference in your house. We can help mitigate those things remotely in like minutes now. And so tech support is really important. So part of the thing is this. So I have a problem. Something isn't working at home, okay? Then it's like, I call somebody, they put me on hold, they transfer me to somebody else, and we got to get to a technical person, they got to know this, they got to know what's going on in your house, all those types of things. Well, we have always used the brand of Noticeably Better, which is our mission statement. And we've empowered all of our employees to do whatever it takes to make sure that we meet the needs of our customers. So what we can do is we can see what's happening with every device that you have in your home. Our customer service reps, when you call them, they can see it. They can see how much broadband is going to every device. And so if you call it and you say, my Ring whatever isn't working, or when I walk through the house, I'm losing connectivity, on my laptop or whatever like that, and I want it to be able to be fluid throughout my house. Well, our customer service representatives can now see every device that's on your broadband. They know how much broadband it's getting, and they also have the ability to remotely adjust and make changes, because when you have Wi-Fi, first of all, you got your broadband, but when you have Wi-Fi, things change. You might bring a new microwave into the house, You might move some other device in your house, a hairdryer, you're using it next to a whatever, or something that interferes with the Wi-Fi signal, okay? Well, our people, our customer service reps, we don't have to go to a tech or a second or third tier to be able to resolve those problems. We can see the interference that's affecting that device remotely, and in most of our issues in resolving Wi-Fi problems can be done with like a 1 minute or 2 minute phone call.